Good morning, Vikings fans! Grab a cup of coffee because it's time for Rise and Skol.
Good morning, Vikings fans! Rise and Skol! Friday, it's beautiful out. The sun is shining. Coffee is warm. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Happy Friday, Lupagus.
Happy Friday to you, Onebar. Yeah, why wouldn't we? We're going to Dublin this weekend. Take on those Steelers bright and early Sunday morning.
Can't wait. 8:30 game. Hot cakes, maybe a little sausage, maybe a little buttered toast.
Is it just McDonald's that calls those hotcakes?
I don't know. I think it's a pretty universal term. McDonald's definitely does call it hot takes.
Hot they stole it.
Yeah.
Sponsored. Hot takes by Hot Cakes.
We're gonna talk some Vikings Steelers. We're gonna talk some scenarios. We're talking top comments, trivia, all sorts of fun stuff on Rise and Skol this morning. News-wise, not much shaking, but we might as well go over the injury report real quick. Vikings yesterday, the report coming out. Darrisaw got a rest day. Donovan, we know, didn't practice. JJ obviously didn't practice. But Andrew Van Ginkel did not practice still with that neck and Ben Urasek. So Van Ginkel is definitely a name to watch. I'm scared.
When I saw last week, I didn't realize this. He only played like 4 snaps, and he had
8
a sack.
snaps, 2 sacks.
Was it 8? Yeah, I mean, so hell, if he's going to get 2 snaps or 2 sacks and 8 snaps, let's do that again. Why not? It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At this point, I think he probably doesn't play, and that's just fine. We can get after Aaron Rodgers. Dallas Turner can get after him. Gennard can get after him. Hell, Bo Richter can get after him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the middle, too. I mean, we can get up there with Hargrave, with Redmond, with Jonathan Allen, too. So there's all kinds of pressure we can still bring.
Yeah, but we do need Mr. Van Ginkel healthy for the long run. So take your time, Andrew. Let's go to some trivia. Where does Adam Thielen rank all time for receptions as a Minnesota Viking? I know if he was ranking, if this is this year, it'd be last. It'd be last. He's not doing good.
All right, I have a number in mind, but I don't know if it's for rank. If it's for receptions.
Comments. Let us know. Receptions, all time Vikings receptions. Yeah, let's get into a little stock up, stock down before we talk about the Vikings Steelers. I want your thoughts, and again, comments. Let us know how you're feeling about these players. And I made a little guess on what way you're going to go. We'll see if I'm right. But let's start off with Jalen Naylor. Stock up, stock down.
Jalen Naylor's stock is up.
Knew it.
He's actually having a pretty solid year for the reps and what he's seeing. He's our second best receiver right now. I know Jordan Addison comes back, but Naylor has stepped up and has become a fair target of whoever's throwing the ball. Yeah,
I mean, Adam Thielen, I think with Jordan Addison coming back, he might be wide receiver 4.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a stretch at all.
All right, stock up. I think everybody would agree with you on that one. Let's go to Will Fries, who looks like he's yelling at his dog in the yard in this picture. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's saying hi-ho.
I don't know.
Hi-ho.
I think he had a better game last week. I'm going to stock down just because expectations were so high for him. Like, oh, my God, right side lines be fantastic. I know he's come back from a broken leg, so maybe there's some rust there. But he was better last week. I think he'll be fine. But right now, stock's a little bit lower than I thought he was going to be when we paid all that money for him.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, expectations are very, very high for this guy. We, as in you, myself, and the Vikings, shelled out a lot of money for him.
We did.
So he can't have an average season. He needs to be one of the best. And he showed spurts, but not we need the full load here. What about Levi Drake over there?
This is kind of reverse. Expectations were low, and he's out there getting pretty healthy snap count. He's out there quite a bit. So I'm going to say stock up, but I also see him in the backfield quite a bit. He's creating some pressure. So Levi Drake Rodriguez, bigger role than I expected this year, and he's doing something with that role.
Doing it well. Yeah, Levi Drake, man. I can't believe how much he's altered. The best part about this defensive line is they keep hustling fresh legs out there. That's the best part. Levi Drake, Jalen Redmond. I mean, they got quite the arsenal of defensive linemen that are playing at a high level. So, all right, I pegged you. Those are pretty easy.
You did. Don't ever peg me again.
I pegged you. I'll peg you whenever I want. Let's talk some Vikings Steelers. We're talking 3 most important players, the game changers in this game that'll make or break it. You go first. Who do you got?
I mean, after talking to Big B, Jordan Mason should just feast. Run up the gut, run anywhere. It sounds like their defense can't stop anybody. I think Mason's going to have another big game. So I think, again, overseas, I think you want to have a strong running game over there. So I think Jordan Mason's definitely one.
Yeah, I think that's going to be their plan. I think they want another game of 120, and Carson Wentz doesn't have to go out and win the game. And the Steelers' run defense is poopy. And I was on Big B's show yesterday. I think he's going to be playing it today. He called me Matt Kirk. I think he had Kirk Cousins on the brain or something. But I just rolled with it. He went to Onebar, so it got fine. Big B, check out the show. He's going to be posted it today. That dude's fantastic. I love that guy. Did not speak highly of that run defense. So Jordan Mason is definitely going to get his. I had him on the list as well. But I'll throw TJ Hawkinson out there. I think Hawk is going to have back-to-back very good games. Again, the passing game, I think it's going to be very safe, and that's going to have a lot to do with TJ Hawkinson. So Hawk, he's earning that money.
He is earning that money. I'm going to go with a guy on the Steelers side, Cameron Hayward. I think the Steelers defense is their only chance creating turnovers. And we still got sacked 3-5 times last week by the Bengals. So it wasn't like Carson Wentz wasn't feeling the pressure. He held the ball a little bit too long. I feel like sometimes for the Vikings, I always have that one D lineman that kind of just destroys them. So I think that could be the case. Cameron Hayward, I know he's an old veteran, but he does worry me just a little bit.
Yeah, and Big B yesterday even said, they got some guys that are going to get after your quarterback. He was asking, why is Carson Wentz getting sacked 3 times? He feels like that will definitely happen. So I expect Wentz to get sacked 3 times again. Anything more than that is poopy. Hang on to the ball. I'm going to the Steelers side too. I'm going to Aaron Rodgers. I think the only way the Steelers win is if Rodgers just plays out of his head. And I don't see that happening, but I don't think they're going to get anything going with the run game. And I think defensively they're in trouble, but Aaron Rodgers, maybe there's a little bit of spark there. That week 1 against the Jets, they were going tit for tit with those guys, and he had a little left in the tank. So I think he's the only way, but Vikings get him under pressure. He's one of the worst quarterbacks under pressure this year, and it's not even close. So they don't even have to hit home. They don't even need to sack. Just get him under pressure, and he's going to suck.
Well, if you start hitting him, you'll get mad. That's what Big B was saying. You just screw it and start touching the ball.
Yelling at his offensive lineman.
And more than anything, he wants to beat the Vikings one more time. That's been a long rivalry for him, and he would love to go with a win. Yeah, good luck, especially when we play overseas. We don't lose overseas.
We beat him last year overseas on the crappy-ass Jets. Stephon Gilmore had a game-winning interception.
Yeah, he still made it close. I'm going to go with the obvious one. Jordan Addison returns to the lineup. What's it going to look like with the offense? How is it going to help Carson Wentz? How is it going to help Justin Jefferson? How is it going to help TJ Hawkinson? Should open up the run game even more, having that stud out there. Hell, it might even force Adam Thielen to get open sometimes so he can catch the football. Jordan Addison's impact is going to be ginormous, and I can't wait to see him out there. It's been too long.
I'm going Ivan Pace. Pace. The Steelers like to throw screens. They like to throw it short. They don't really stretch the field. Pace, we need the man to make some tackles, and he's going to do it. He's going to show up this week. He's going to make some tackles in Dublin. It could be him or Eric Wilson, but those two guys are going to be very, very important in this game. They like to throw it and not very far. So a lot of tight ends, a lot of screens. Make those tackles, boys.
I think Pace was a little better last week than he'd been the first 2, so we'll see if he can
that doesn't take
step
much
forward. Well, he's making steps in the right direction.
This is the NFL, baby. This is the NFL. It's an arena league. We need to be good every damn week.
Wow, that was really inspiring.
Good. I'm glad I've inspired you. I hope you have a very good day at work today based off of what I just told you.
I'll be thinking about it.
Let's go to top comments. LVD DNV, great name, very, very creative, says Wentz only played 3 quarters. Vikings ran 58 plays and no turnovers. Everything that was wrong with JJ was fixed by Wentz. Wentz set the tone by leading the Vikings to a touchdown on the first drive. LVNDNV loves Carson Wentz.
Loves Carson. It might be Carson Wentz actually under that name.
Thank you for watching, Carson.
Carson Wentz was fine. I don't agree that everything that was wrong with JJ was fixed by Wentz. I don't think Wentz was the one who fixed that. I think Christian Darrisaw was a big part of that. I think KOC's play calling was a big part of that. So Wentz was fine. I just, that part of that whole statement, I don't really agree with.
Well, here's where I'll give him a little bit of credit. He nailed it, is the fact that Wentz went down and got a touchdown on the first drive. That was beautiful. That was a very good drive. The game was still, it wasn't 1,000,000 at that point. And I don't think we haven't seen that yet. So that was very refreshing. Whether that was Wentz or not, whatever. But he did lead the drive.
He did. He led it like a champion.
He led it. It seems, comments, it's pretty, I'd say it's 60-40, people just being like, all right, chill out on the Wentz talk. But there's definitely a lot of people that have drank the Wentz juice, and it's delicious. God, big old serving of that. The dude, 3090 Bengals fan here. Congrats on the win. But let's face it, a 2-year-old with a shitty diaper could have gotten home against that trash O-line of ours. Hats off. That was seemed very a lot of ups and downs in that comment.
Yeah, he's showing good sportsmanship by congratulating us, then also saying, we suck because their line is shit. So,
but he ends it with hats off. So
so back to being happy again. So I think overall, thank you for that.
Well, and Bengals did. I mean, they didn't trot out the best squad in the world, but I mean, the Vikings were beat up as well too. So I think he's got a little sourpuss there.
Yeah, a little bit sour in those diapers.
I mean, Joe Burrow out there, different ball game, but he wasn't.
Oh, we had Carson Wentz.
Sizzle man. PFF must use a random number generator to get these scores. Many of these didn't match the eye. PFF sucks.
Yeah, again, we don't really know how they grade, and that's why I like to do those videos, because I just want to see if their grades match the eye test. They don't always do. Sometimes they do. But yeah, I don't know what the grading system is and how they score it, but Isaiah Rodgers got a perfect score. I know that much, and he definitely deserved that.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Isaiah Rodgers appears as the best football player ever to play the game of football, and PFF solidified that. Let's see, Scandia Swan.
Mm-hmm.
I think
nailed it.
I think I said this already, but should any home team get as many full starts? No, for the love of all that is holy. Time to stop making excuses and tighten that up. Look at all those exclamation points.
O-line needs to do some Kegels. Yeah, there was way too many penalties on the offensive side of the ball, especially at a home game. I know you're mixing in some O-linemen. Brandel came in there. Michael Jurgens is your center, which probably, and a new quarterback. Maybe that was part of it. Maybe the timing and the chemistry was off. I just saw something. We haven't had a real O-line play a single snap together the way it was designed here, and we won't till after the bye. So I'm sure that was part of it, but I also think this is a little bit of a silver lining. Coaches like to have shit to work on and a blowout win, and definitely tighten those things up is one of the big, takers for this team to improve upon after that huge win.
All right, Mike Von Thumer. To me, it looks like Redmond is outperforming Jonathan Allen and Hargraves.
Wow. I'll let you start on this one.
I mean, I don't know if outperforming is the right word. I think he's playing very well. I think they have very drastically different roles where Jalen Redmond is out there stuffing the run, and Hargraves and Allen is making getting pressure on the quarterback. So outperforming, I'd say no, but I'd say the perfect complement. I think this defensive line has been playing their ass off. I guess.
Yeah, and Redmond's played well enough to make this a relevant comment, a relative, a take that actually makes some sense. I know he was the highest graded interior defensive lineman in week 2 of anybody in the NFL. So Redmond's pulling his ass off. But like you said, so is everybody else in that D-line.
All right, that are the comments. We got some hot takes as well. That are the comments. Got some hot takes coming as well. But first, we got to look at Kalshi. We got to see what is going on over there. Remember, Kalshi gives you a free 10 bones when you sign up using the code Onebar and trade $100. Legal in all 50 states. Better odds, no limits, live trading, very, very flexible, transparent pricing, and they got stuff beyond the NFL. They got politics, Grammys, pop culture, all sorts of fun stuff. And right now, the Vikings are at 56%. And again, the best part is you're going against actual real people. You're not going against Kalshi. You're going against people betting on this. So look at that. 56%. Look at how she fluctuates a little bit here.
I'm surprised after reading about the Steelers, it didn't go like 90-10 Vikings.
Yeah, it's look at all the stuff they got going on at Kalshi. It is pretty sweet. So
no, it's great.
Philadelphia and Tampa, they're not getting any love. No love.
No.
Speaking of no love, look at that.
Yeah, that is shocking right there. Hit up Kalshi, guys.
Hit up Kalshi. Go pick do not pick the Saints, I guess. Put $100 on the Saints and you're gonna win 1,100 bones.
You never know. That's why they play the game, right?
You never know. So remember, use the promo code Onebar when you sign up. Kalshi is fantastic. Appreciate those guys. But let's go to some hot takes. Hot takes. First one is mine. Hot take is Christian Darrisaw is the most important Viking on this team. He proved it week 3. Justin Jefferson, I know we got some beautiful, fantastic players on the squad, but Christian Darrisaw is the MVP of this team. He is the one guy that we need on the field.
Yeah, I think he showed it. Like, the offense was a completely different animal with him out there shutting down Trey Hendrickson. Pressure wasn't there on the left side like it was the first 2 games. Run game was going. What we do, we ran left a hell of a lot. Christian Darrisaw, I agree with this one. I don't even think it's that hot anymore. Put some cold water on this because everybody knows it now.
So if they were to trade a player tomorrow and they traded Justin Jefferson, you just If it came down to Jefferson or Darrisaw, you're all for it.
Wow, that's a hard question.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of my hot take is like if they had to keep one of like Jefferson is obviously one of the best players. I mean, I think Darrisaw is more important.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Sucks.
All right, here's Lupagus.
Yeah, transfer Adam Thielen was a mistake. What we get like a 4th and a 3rd next year. For what? A guy who has maybe he's got 2 passes. One was a 2-point conversion, so I don't think even counts. He's dropped a couple. Looks washed. He's like the 4th receiver. When the game was 48-3, he was out there on the field playing football at that point of the game. I don't know. Jalen Nailor's playing well. We get Jordan Addison back now. I just don't see his role getting bigger at this point. So what we gave up to get Adam Thielen, I love having him back here, but this is looking like a mistake right now.
I think it was a 4th and a 5th. I was just looking quick. I mean, I know we got there's a lot of moving parts in this trade, but regardless of what it was, I mean, at this point, we could have gave up a 6th, and it still looks not great. And you know what? I'm going to take the other angle at this. I'm going to hope in the coming weeks with Addison coming back that Thielen, you know, his old body, his slow legs, maybe opens him up a little bit more and he gets a little more involved in this offense.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a couple weeks down the road he's a healthy scratch.
All right, Lupagus hates Adam Thielen more than anything in the world. I got my hot take is Blake Brandel is going to play his balls off. He's going to play better than good while filling in for Donovan Jackson. We saw it when in the preseason games, the dude played very, very well. Last week when he came in, he played very, very well. And I think this is where he shines. I think he's meant to be a guy that comes in spot duty, and we're going to be very, very happy with Blake Brandel, and we're going to be praising that we kept him on this roster for this very, very scenario.
But how is he when we know he's going to start? Like, that's when I feel like he doesn't do as well. When he pops in during a game, he fills in well. He did it, and he did great last week. But him being the starting left guard now, I don't know. I feel like that's when he fails.
No, I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. He's coming weeks. He's going to hold it down. He's going to have Ryan Kelly and Darrisaw back there. Blake Brandel, buy those jerseys.
64.
Blake Brandel jersey.
Wow.
Last hot take is Lupagus.
Yeah. Okay, let me just find a mean here. Next Jalen Redmond. I don't mean Corey Kiner is going to come in and play defensive line. I'm talking about a guy who was a long shot and who's going to take that long shot and do the most with it. Here's the thing. Corey Kiner, he's like, 6'1", 210 pounds, big physical back. He's been compared to Frank Gore coming out of college. He ran for like 2,200 yards between LSU and Cincinnati. Great vision, great power. He's very much like Jordan Mason. We've already lost Ty Chandler. We've already lost Aaron Jones. We're one injury away from Corey Kiner getting his opportunity, and I think he can run with it. I know Xavier Scott's still there, but this guy has a lot of talent, and he's actually very exciting the more you read about him. Another big physical back who I think with the right chance could be the next Jalen Redmond.
I think you probably won't even be on the roster in 2 weeks. There's been how many teams has he been on already? Like two? I mean, it's not like people have had looks at him.
I think it's just the Niners.
I hope you're right. Corey coming out of college, he was Cincinnati, right? I should have done my due diligence because I remember him. I remember drafting him in the mid round. Like he was a fun guy. It's a bold take. I like it. That's why it's hot.
Niners also gave up in Jordan Mason too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Corey Kiner.
I'm not going to
remember that name,
Jordan Mason. All right, wrap this puppy up. Trivia answer: where does Adam Thielen rank all time for receptions as a Minnesota Viking?
I'm going 3rd.
He is 3rd. He's behind Chris Carter and Randy Moss. When I was looking this up, for some reason, because I'm a moron, I thought Steve Jordan was 3, and I thought Rudolph was even up there. But no, Adam Thielen holds her down.
Okay, yeah, those are our names I was worried about. But okay, 3rd. I knew he was right up there with something. I can't remember if it was yards or receptions. So well done, Lupagus.
Well done, Lupagus. Way to compliment yourself. Way to get that right. That's 2 in a row. Last week probably shouldn't even count because it was so easy. But I got to step up my game next week. So good job. Vikings Steelers will be live streaming the whole damn game. We'll be here all weekend talking Vikings. Remember, hit up Kalshi. Don't be a fool. Use that promo code Onebar when you do it. And have a wonderful Friday.
Yeah, guys, remember this. Humans are naturally born with only 2 innate fears: loud noises and heights. All other fears are learned through family and culture.